Hello everyone, Cheftronic here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have the privilege and the honor of talking about one of the world's most accomplished actors, one of the world's most accomplished humanitarians, one of the world's most accomplished political diplomats, one of the world's most accomplished martial arts experts. This is a man like no other. This is a man that would sacrifice his own life to save your life in a millisecond. This man is a busy man, a self-described once-in-a-lifetime musician, creator of his own soft drink, friends with Vladimir Putin, who made him a Russian citizen, obvious alpha male, a PETA-supporting vegetarian, someone who's had scrapes with the real mafia, a man who has taken credit for multiple UFC championships. He's the reincarnation of a venerated Tibetan treasure revealer, so basically a living god, and last but not least, an actor. Well, kind of. This is Steven fucking Seagal. Let's talk about it.
Live it up, live it up, live it up.
Let's take a quick look back at the enigma of Steven Seagal. Where did he come from? Where did he grow up? Who are his influences? Let's learn a little bit about this monstrosity of a human being before we begin today. Steven Seagal was born on April 10th, 1952 in Lansing, Michigan. The son of a nurse and teacher, he started studying martial arts under Fumio Demura when he was a child. Seagal later traveled to Japan at age 17 where he taught English, studied Zen, and perfected his martial arts, eventually earning black belts in Aikido, Karate, Judo, and Kendo. He earned several black belts in martial arts and choreographed movie fight scenes for actors such as Sean Connery.
Not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Seagal brought his skills to the screen after returning to the United States with flicks like Above the Law in 1988, Hard to Kill in 1989, and Under Siege in 1992, making him one of the biggest action stars of the era. He later starred in reality TV series Steven Seagal Lawman and continued churning out action fare well into his 60s. Along with the attention he's received as a film star, Seagal has made headlines for his off-screen life as well, along with hinting at his possible involvement with the CIA.
I myself, have risked my life countless times for the American flag.
In 1997, Seagal revealed that he'd been given the title of Living God, or Living Deity, basically the reincarnation of the Buddhist Lama, by His Holiness Bignor Rinpoche. Even through the skepticism, he has consistently been a student of Buddhism. In 2013, Seagal again turned his heads due to his relationship with Chechnya leader Ramzan Kadyrov, who had been accused of kidnapping and torturing Islamic insurgents and their families. He visited Kadyrov's home in the capital city of Grozny in May, before returning to Chechnya in October, where he was spotted at a gala dedicated to Grozny's 195th anniversary. Seagal also became close with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Vlaidmir Putin.
And in 2018, the 66-year-old actor was named the country's special representative to the U.S. to promote cooperation in culture, arts, public, and youth exchanges, according to Russia's foreign ministry. Seagal tweeted that he was deeply humbled and honored to earn the appointment, adding that he had aimed to strive for peace, harmony, and positive results in the world. In February 2020, it was reported that Seagal had agreed to pay $314,000 to the Securities and Exchange Commission after failing to disclose his compensation for promoting a Bitcoin offering on social media. Seagal was married to Miyako Fujitani from 1975 to 1987. They have two children, actor-model Kentaro, otherwise known as Justice, and Ayako. He was also married to Kelly LeBrock and had two daughters, Annalisa and Arisa, and a son, Dominic, before divorcing in 1996. Seagal also has a daughter, Savannah, by Arisa Wolf, his children's former nanny. He got married once again to Adriana Batouche in 2009, and the couple has one child together named Kunzang. Now, the history of this delusional megalomaniac is fun and all, but I really want to get to the weirdness that is Steven Seagal, so I think we're going to start with this. Alright guys, I want to start this video by saying this is 100% a real product that Steven Seagal has created with a business team and he's promoting. The only quality of video I could find was 380p. So he clearly didn't spend a lot of money on the production value. And let's see how great this product is. Are you guys ready?
Hey there, we want to tell you about Steven Seagal's new energy drink.
Who wants to tell me about it? Bruh. Listen to this guy's voice. You could have hired a guy from a strip club, an announcer from a strip club. He would have been a way better option. Hell, I would have done it for free.
It's called Lightning Bolt. It's 100% natural.
Oh my
and
God.
It tastes just great. In fact, it's so good, you like swimming in it.
Ooh, really? That's a lofty claim. You want to swim in that stuff? Do you want to swim in a pool full of Monster? Definitely not. But do you want to swim in an energy drink created by one of the worst actors in the history of acting? You're a brave man or woman if you do. God, sorry for stopping it so much. But they literally just printed a piece of paper with the name of the drinks on it. Aren't you a millionaire? Like, Steven Seagal, he must be a millionaire. He has to be, right? But he still can't afford the proper advertising. He was with his business team and they're all like, you know what would be the best option for the sign? Would be if we just printed a piece of paper off from a home printer. That'd be good. That'd be good. Oh my God.
How's it going, baby?
Boss, I've got another 2,000 cats to go to fill this pool.
I feel so sorry for you, but you know what? I really wanted to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you.
Ah! I really want to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you. Dude, the girl's like 20 years old and you're like 65. You know, it's not really looking good for you, man. Also, how can your acting be so bad in a commercial? Aren't you like a Hollywood actor? I mean, you're not a very good one, but still, this is brutal. This is tough to watch, but I love it. Let's go.
Yeah, but you know I love doing it. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Oh God, that's so creepy. Ooh, gives me the willies.
Lightning Bolt is a unique energy drink. It's
Oh.
the first of its kind.
It's unique, all right. It's made by a piece of shit.
With 100% pure juice blends, and is the only energy drink to contain Tibetan goji berries and Asian cordyceps.
Tibetan goji berries. Remember, Seagal is a living god. So maybe he summoned the power of his Tibetan energy into one focus point and created these special goji berries that would add to this energy drink and make one of the best energy drinks of all time. I'm thinking that's what's happening here. We got to try this stuff.
And it hits the spot every time.
Every time? Oh, I bet.
Now we can both swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt.
Oh, amazing. Oh, yeah, there he goes, rubbing the body. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're so creepy, bro.
Everybody just see that?
Oh, nice. And he just threw her in the pool. Nice. Awesome. What a ledge. But she somehow found a can of the goji berry energy drink below the waters of power. What a legend.
This is our one. We found it at the bottom of the pool.
Oh my God.
Lightning Bolt comes in 2 delicious flavors. Asian Experience and Cherry Charge.
Asian Experience? That's the name of your drink. What do you want to drink today? I'll take an Asian Experience. Said no one ever. I wonder if they shit's still for sale. I'm going to look online and see if I can buy them. Because I need some Asian Experience in my life.
So why not give your taste buds a real thrill?
Oh my God. All right. There's another girl, obviously, with some booty. Got to throw that ass in there with creepy old Steven Seagal in the background. What's the guitar there for? Oh, that's right. He's a musician too. One of the best musicians of all time. So we're going to talk more about his music later, but let's just keep going on this.
Привет, дорогая.
Привет, дорогой. Это тебе.
Oh, I see. It's a Russian girl because Seagal's a Russian citizen now. Well, probably a spy, to be honest. So he's just showing his versatility. I mean, not only is he Tibetan, you know, and a living god, but he's also a Russian spy. Fucking cool, man. What a cool guy.
Сестричка, я сейчас к тебе присоединюсь. Могу я пойти и поплавать на дне?
Oh my God.
Конечно.
He just looked like a fat pimp. Like a shitty fat pimp. Just his body mannerisms. He's so sluggish. And you notice how he never stands up? The only time he does stand up is to throw a girl into the pool. And even then he just does this. That's all he does. Legend.
It's good to be the king, isn't it? And guess what? It's gonna happen to you.
I don't want it to happen to me. I want none of that to happen to me ever. I definitely don't want to be you. You know, you made millions of dollars and probably have a great life, but the whole world makes fun of you. And I don't think I want that for myself. I'd rather just be anonymous.
If you drank black people,
Oh my God.
black people, try it today.
Oh my God.
It's electric.
This is real. So today I decided to pick a random Steven Seagal movie that I, 1, haven't seen, 2, haven't read anything about, and 3, have literally no idea what the plot is about. Today's movie is called Beyond the Law. It was produced in 2019, stars Steven Seagal as Agustino Finn Adair, Johnny Messner as Frank Wilson, DMX as Detective Ray Muggs, Bill Cobbs as Swilly, Zach Ward as Devin Packard.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
And a whole bunch of other people you've never heard of. Kind of bums me out that DMX even had to make this movie. I mean, when he was at the end of his career just trying to make a buck, I understand. But if you actually remember, DMX was in a movie in the 90s called Belly with Method Man and who else was in it? Big Boy from Outkast and Nas. And that was actually a really decent movie. So it kind of makes me sad to see that he had to attach his name to something that was so trash. Luckily, DMX's reputation and legend will live on, and this movie will quickly be forgotten. All right, folks, I haven't seen this movie. I don't know what to expect. We're just going to watch it, and I'm going to edit around the commentary. Let's see what happens. It's got to be a good one, I bet. Oh my God, the editing is so bad. Wow. You know when you see CGI blood in a movie, it's so obvious. So obvious.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You want to do this, guys? They're gonna find you, man. You're making a big mistake. You don't know whose money you're taking.
Uh-oh. Let me guess, you're taking Steven Seagal's money, and he's gonna get you back. Yo, I can't help but keep thinking this guy from Christmas Story about his bad... What was his name in Christmas Story? Like Scutmus Fark or something silly like that. He's the guy. He's the kid that made the kid from Christmas Story put his tongue on the pole in the winter, if you remember that correctly. Oh, starring Seagal. Here we go, guys. I'm so ready for this shit. Oh, DMX, why did you do it, buddy?
You can hold on to the money. You can keep it safe. And keep your fucking head down. You got it?
Okay.
Good boy.
Hold on. So you commit this big robbery, you steal all this money, and then you leave all the money with the guy who has the least amount of criminal experience. That makes no sense at all. Come on, guys. You can write better than that. Oh, there he is.
What are those kids doing there? Prom party.
Prom.
First of all, what? So they walk into a prom party. His henchman, his buddy friend tells him, hey, we're at prom party. Steven Seagal's response is prom. And then there's like 8 seconds of silence after while he walks through this prom party. Also, who the fuck has a prom party in the middle of the day? What the fuck is that all about? Anyways, maybe it gets better. Oh, wait. So he goes to talk with this guy whose kids are having a massive party downstairs in the middle of the day, a prom party, nonetheless. And you can't hear a lick of any music upstairs. Like maybe the whole upstairs is soundproofed. Maybe. I could be wrong. No dialogue whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the third wall up here. He's looking directly at the camera. That guy's looking right at the camera. This movie is fucking classic.
You see, you know that I know. For quite some time, the numbers have been adding up.
This is a classic Steven Seagal. This is where he's using his urban voice. If you ever watch Steven Seagal Lawmen, there's lots of times in that show where he was dealing with African Americans and he would literally pretend to speak like them, like Ebonics. Absolutely cringeworthy. But he seems to have adopted that in his movies as well. Maybe that's how versatile he really is.
And you know that I know that this is all a result of you fucking me.
Wow, they're fucking? This is getting juicy.
So let me tell you what I'm finna do. I will let you keep all that you have acquired, secretly acquired, and I'll just walk away. How you like that?
Are you going to kill me?
Oh my God, this acting.
You can leave now.
Are you going to kill me? Yeah. You can leave now. What the fuck is that? That's amazing. Look at him sweating. Now he has to go back down to his kid's prom party downstairs, knowing that he's going to die at the hands of this big belly bastard. Okay. Unnecessary stripper just looking directly at the camera for no reason. This is a very, very common theme in Steven Seagal movies, where there's half-naked women in a scene for absolutely no reason. They're like furniture to him, it seems like. So we cut to this kid. Do you remember the beginning, like 2 minutes ago, where they had the kid robbing the place with the old guy? So now we cut to this picture. Now we cut to this scene with the kid who helped to do the robbery at the beginning. And now we cut to this scene with the kid who helped with the robbery at the beginning of the movie. He has been drinking. And I wonder what's going to happen now. Shocker, shocker. The guys he did the robbery with. I wonder what's going to happen now.
I'm sorry, kid.
Let me guess. He lost the money.
That's your own friend.
You don't have to.
Yeah, this was predictable. Wonder what's going to happen to you, buddy. And that's why you don't give the smallest kid in your crew all the money. Now we cut to Steven Seagal shooting targets at the closest distance you're legally allowed to. Let's look at this. I honestly think that he's shooting his targets like 4 feet away from the conveyor belt. So a policeman would shoot them at this distance. So you see my cursor back here. If you shoot it at this distance, you're probably in a like 6-year-old shooting group for 6-year-olds. This is where 6-year-old American kids that go to shooting ranges shoot their distance at. This is where a police officer shoots their range at. So Steven Seagal is showing how amazing of a sniper he is at the distance a 6-year-old shoots at. Congratulations, Steven Seagal. You played yourself. Next, we're going to cut into DMX. He's a police officer working in the narcotics squad, I think. And obviously, we're going to set the scene by putting DMX in the hood because that's what movies do with African Americans. It just makes sense for them, and it doesn't make sense for me. But it is what it is. DMX. I'm a cop, bitch. All right. Next, we're going to cut to the scene of the crime where the kid got shot because he helped rob the bank or whatever the hell they were robbing. And DMX is at the crime scene. He's literally the only believable person in this movie so far. And he's not that great of an actor, but he's all right. He's manageable.
I wanted you dead, kid.
First of all, that's horrible makeup. Also, the editing is very weird and very short. I feel like the scenes have no build up or lead to. They just kind of like are very choppy and like very scrambled. Next, we're going to cut to the character Johnny Messner. Apparently, he's living as a recluse in the middle of a desert. It looks like Arizona or something. Let's see what his character's all about. Typical loner guy. Probably an ex-cop. Spent years on the force. You know, saw too many bad things. Who knows? But I have no idea. I'm just guessing here. Messner catches a tiny little fish, throws it down on the world's most disgusting cutting board. About to dig in. Probably going to get 1 bite's worth out of that thing. Not even worth it, Messner. Not even worth it.
Swilly.
Nailed it. Swilly and DMX were partners. Nailed it.
This guy says he's been looking for you.
Of course he has.
He's from the city.
Well, let me guess, you can't solve that murder.
You're not an easy man to find, Mr. Wilson. Sometimes when you can't find a man, it's because he don't want to be found.
Ooh. So far, one of the most powerful lines delivered in the movie.
You here to arrest me? I'm not here to arrest you. I'm afraid the news I have is much worse than that. Is that him? Yeah. I'm sorry. No parent should ever outlive their child.
So it looks like the kid was the retired cop's son, who's DMX's partner, but the kid also worked for Steven Seagal. Go figure. I saw this reviewed in another film review here on YouTube, where they were pointing out that the lettering, you know, on the gravestones is literally just done in Photoshop using Times New Roman. And if you look at this one, there's nothing, and that one, there's nothing. But this one is clearly just put on in post, and it's just fucking horrible, man. Like, just don't put that in there. You know, it's going to make the movie better if you leave it out. That's over editing at its finest. Also, I don't know if you've noticed the little vixen hanging out under the tree. Let's find out who she is.
Chance's dad.
Charlotte. I'm sorry. I just.
Son.
So this is Chance's girlfriend. Shows up at the funeral, looking all sexy, hanging out against a tree, smoking a cigarette. But why is the dad about to French kiss her? Like, he's way too close. You heard of her personal space bubble, man? You're way too close, buddy. Whoa, looks like our big boss man, Steven Seagal, is going to get the news of the death of that little kid. Let's see how he reacts.
Look under every rock. Do everything you have to do to find out who did this to that boy.
Looks like how Steven Seagal is going to react to this is by changing his ethnicity to a completely different accent. He's gone from African American in the first scene to Southern Louisiana drawl. Interesting. Good job, buddy.
Boss, this is Karina, the new supplier I mentioned.
So I decided just to skip the scenes with Steven Seagal at this point. This movie is horrible. The editing is absolutely garbage. And all I really want to see is the mess that is Steven Seagal. Let's check him out in his next scene.
Listen,
Why are you sitting still? You're always sitting, man.
And, well, I heard a lot of nice things about your family.
My family has been in this for a while. I think you should try us.
First of all, no drug dealer in the world talks like that. I'm not sure if they're supplying drugs. I could care less what they're supplying at this point. This movie is absolute dog shit. And this woman is not a drug dealer. You could have cast anyone better. Anyone better than this woman. Let's hear the dialogue. It's going to be fucking amazing. I can tell already.
Well, volume. How about volume? You got a lot of product?
Volume. Got a lot of product? That's it? That's the extent of the script there? You couldn't have ad-libbed anything else onto that? Or maybe just write a script, for Christ's sake. You're making a movie.
Goodbye.
Hey, he's standing up. Wow. Good job. Steven's finally earning his paycheck.
All right. Can I have the usual? Yes, sir.
You notice he's been smoking a cigar for the entire movie? There isn't one scene in this movie where he's not smoking the cigar. or sitting down for the most part. Classic Seagal. All right, guys, I gotta be honest. I'm just skipping ahead in this movie because it's literally unwatchable. This is the worst edited movie I've ever seen in my entire life. All the background acting is absolutely horrible. The only bright side is DMX, quite literally. But I can't even watch DMX act in this movie because I just feel bad for him. You know, like he should never have signed up for this shit. Let's talk about let's check out the next scene. I'm only gonna watch scenes with Steven Seagal at this point because he's the only reason I give a fuck about this movie. And once again, we can see Steven Seagal is doing exactly what he's done in every other scene in this movie, and that's just sit on his fat, retarded ass and smoke cigars and drink. That's it. That's all he's done. Now Steven Seagal's kid is going to go kill the cop whose kid he killed as revenge and to cover up the mess, yada, yada, yada.
Turn her into a widow myself if you don't shut the fuck up. Keep following you, we're all dead. And you got this? All right.
So they don't manage to find the old cop, but they do find his mentor, Billy Cobbs, who's hanging out in that cabin in the woods. How they found him, we have no idea. Let's see what happens. Frank Wilson over here like a special ops ninja. One dead. Down here, motherfucker. Two dead. You didn't check under the house, did you, man? Big mistake. He's gonna blow your legs out. Bye-bye, legs. Three dead. Oh, shit.
Come on. I want to know that motherfucker's dead.
Go check then. Oh, I'll just take your word for it. No problem. Oh, my God. Do you just yell at a dead body? You're such a thug, man. If these guys are real killers, why wouldn't they have just killed this guy? Isn't he a witness to the murder? Makes no sense that they would leave him alive. But, hey, it's a Seagal movie. Oh, shit. In an earth-shattering twist, it appears that DMX is a crooked cop. Who could have seen that coming? Especially after Billy Cobbs foreshadowed it with, I don't like that guy. Cue the final scene between these two guys, the two old partners, the old guy who just got out of the hospital and he's recovered perfectly after being shot with a shotgun. Well, like a day later, he's back to normal. And DMX, who he's completely figured out as a crooked cop, even though he spent most of that whole day in the hospital. I mean, how did he figure it out? The guy's a genius. This is their last scene. Let's see how this goes down.
$48,000 a year. That's what they think my life is worth.
Honestly, that's the best acting in the whole movie right there. That line was the best acting in the entire movie. Where the fuck is Steven Seagal been this whole movie? Isn't he the guy on the fucking front of the cover? This is supposed to be a Steven Seagal movie. Ah, man. That's got to be the worst fight scene of all time and the most anticlimactic scene DMX could have ever been in. Ah, what a brutal, brutal way for DMX to end his acting career, I got to tell you.
What the fuck is this? It was. You're gonna run around behind my back with my boy.
Oh, my God.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Don't say a motherfucking word to me.
Oh, shit. What are you going to do, Steven? What are you going to do?
Gangsters that you pulled out the heist with, where the money disappeared, and then y'all killed Chance? You don't want to be a gangster?
That's the most action we've seen in the whole movie. Also, he changed his accent again. What accent was that? That's not Creole. That wasn't French. That wasn't Southern slave driver accent that he usually pulls. That's a brand new one. That's an amalgamation of all those stupid accents. How many guys did he kill again? Let's watch that. Let's watch that again. Let's count the bullets. 4 people killed in like 1 second. But do you remember the footage of when I showed you where he shot at the target? That motherfucker just dodged a bullet like this. You can't dodge bullets. Also, this guy's mortally injured. He just got out of the hospital like 2 minutes ago from a shotgun blast. And somehow he's able to sneak up behind this guy in the middle of the night in a well-lit parking lot without him able to see him. Maybe he's a ninja? I don't know. Yep, it's over. Any more scenes with Seagal?
Did it, bring him to justice. But I'm not finna kill you because of my son. Of who you are and what you are, the world will be a lot better place without you.
What? So Steven Seagal's gonna kill this guy? This is the good guy. This movie is fucked. I guarantee you the script said Steven Seagal's supposed to die, but Steven Seagal's like, I can never die. I'm a living god. And he ends up living. This guy's actually a good guy. He's just trying to avenge the death of his kid. What the fuck is the ending about? I don't understand this movie at all. Crazy bad. Oh, we called the cops on you, bitch. You going to jail. But, of course, you still don't die, Steven Seagal, because you're fucking immortal. Well, there's an hour of my life that I'll never get back, man. Jeez, that was tough. I give that movie a 1.6 out of 10. And that 1.6 strictly is going to DMX for his last role in a movie. I understand that he took that movie role just for a paycheck. I'll give him a pass on that. But as for Steven Seagal, he literally sat on his ass for the entire movie. He was only standing in 3 out of the 10 scenes in that movie, which is predictable. And his accent was all over the place. It was completely shifting from scene to scene. Absolutely brutal. That movie was trash. I hated it. Guys, thanks for watching my video today. If you haven't clicked like and subscribe, please do. It really helped me out a lot. Cheftronic out.